Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but if you guys are a returning subscriber or new to this, my name is Crystal and I am Crystal with Budget with Crystal. As you can tell, I haven't been making videos in a while. I want to say through the whole summer. I think I probably did one video, but you know, I had my kids, they were out for the summer, and I normally do my video here at my studio where my sister and I work, and we make custom tumblers, string arts, and resin pins and stuff here, and it's just quieter to do it here. So now that both of my girls are in school, I can do videos. So yeah, so for this video, we are going to kind of catch up with, you know, how my summer's been, what I've been doing, and then also we are going to count how much money I have in my binders. Since it's been a while, things have changed in my binders, so we're gonna go through my categories or my envelopes and put in what we have in there, or the exact number. I am not going to do my cash envelopes just because that one changes all the time. So I'm going to update you guys on my savings challenges and then also my sinking funds envelopes. So if you guys don't remember, I had my long chomp bag. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this is where I carry all my envelopes and my savings box. So I'm just gonna pull them all out right here. And we are going to count this together and just update my spreadsheet or my planner right here on my iPad. So first, let's see. So I guess we'll do my savings challenges first. The last time I think I did my savings challenge with you guys, I had my Crystal NYC savings. In that one, my goal was $1,012, and I actually did end up hitting that. And with that money, I ended up giving it to my mom because I had owed her for something. So I gave that to her, and I'm glad, you know, I was able to save it and just give it to her. Yeah, and I didn't have to worry about pulling it out of my bank account. So now we're starting over, but this time I believe I had it each spot on my calendar or my New York tracker, each spot represented $22. This time we're only going to be doing $20. So let me make this a little bit bigger so maybe you guys can see it better. Let me check. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. So here we have $20. So I hope you guys had a good summer. Like I said, mine was a little hectic, and I believe in my last video, I actually mentioned that, like I said, my sister and I, we do vendor markets and we make custom tumblers and stuff out of epoxy resin. And we had our trailer here in front of our studio, and it was stolen back in May. And then also that same day I had gotten in a car accident, and I ended up having the flu and strep throat. That was in May. So for my daughter Brooklyn's savings, she has 15. So then a month later, after having the flu and strep, I ended up getting COVID for the second time. And this time around, this one was a little bit, it was worse than the first time I had COVID, and it felt like I had the flu again. Emily's, she has 15. So yeah, and then for my sister and I, our vendor markets, it has been very, very, very slow here in Texas. It's been very hot. So my New York theme savings challenge, we have 20. It's been very hot here in Texas. So some of our markets, they, you know, end up cutting it an hour later or earlier. So we're supposed to finish at 4, we'll stop it at 3. So yeah, so we've been very slow lately. Hopefully when fall comes around and the holidays, we pick up. So let's save money. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And let's save money. This one, I believe I'm just either picking just random numbers, or I think I'm doing $5. Like I said, this stuff has changed. So yeah, once I get back in the groove of things, hopefully I will let you guys know like exactly how much each of my savings is worth. So for my workout savings, this one, I know I was doing weight, like how much weight I was losing before, but this time I am doing how many workouts I'm doing. So for every day that I work out, I'll put in $1. So the last time I did this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is only from August. So I still got to catch up from the rest of August and now September of all the workouts that I've done. So that one's going to go here. So that's that one. So not only, okay, so when I was saying about my trailer, our trailer getting stolen, I believe last month, August, my husband's truck got broken into, and he had just gotten a new phone for work, and he hadn't even had it a week, and his truck was broken into. Him and a few of his other co-workers, just their vehicles got broken into, and from him they ended up stealing, you know, his personal laptop and cell phone, and then his work laptop and cell phone. So they got 2 laptops and 2 cell phones from him. And then the other guys, I believe altogether they ended up stealing like 7 laptops and 5 phones, which was pretty crazy. So for my mini challenges here for August, I think I only put a few dollars. I'm actually going to change this out because this somehow just came out crooked. So for August, we only have $20. So yeah, so if it's not one thing, you know, it's been another with just our luck around here. So hopefully that will change here in September. And then also this is my birthday month. So yeah, hopefully everything will turn around. My savings box, I was gonna go through here, and I guess I can add these up with you, and then this part I will speed it up just so it's not so long. So for these, it's kind of looks a little weird. I put $20 in here, so that represents the 15 and the 5. So this is $20 in here, and the same thing here. So these have 4, 5, so that's $20 there. Just so if you see it, kind of weird. Okay, after all that counting, I had to double check and make sure everything was good. So in the end, I ended up having, or I have $850 in my money box. And then I guess I must have put some extra envelopes in here. So altogether, I think I will end up saving like $1130. So this is not the correct amount on top of the box, but you know, more money doesn't hurt anybody. It's always a good thing in the end. So now to come here to, so I put a little line here. So this is for my orange binder, or Lolly Pro binder, and then the other half is for my pink one. So yeah, so that's kind of like some of the stuff that happened to me this summer, you know, and even before the summer: trailer sickness, husband's truck. What else? Did we go anywhere this summer? I think the only place we went to, I think we went to Corpus, but I don't know if I talked about that before. For my envelope, I have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37 in here. So yeah, we really didn't go anywhere this summer. We did some swimming. Yeah, we had a pretty, you know, boring summer, stayed home, did vendor markets. So Brooklyn, she has 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, so 485. And my daughter Emily should have the same amount. But my mom is actually trying to plan a trip for myself and my siblings, my brother and my two sisters, to go to Hawaii for my birthday and for my brother's birthday. His birthday's in November and mine is at the end of September. So we're actually trying to plan it, I think, the week of Thanksgiving. So, and it's just going to be for us 5. So Emily has the 4, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. Oh, why is she short? Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. Figure out what I did there. Oh, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. Okay, so they both have, I just counted Brooklyn's wrong. And I'm sure you guys caught that. So yeah, so if on my daughter's savings challenges, before, you know, the summer, I was actually saving money for them right over here. There are B savings challenges here. I was actually saving money for them to get new iPads, especially with school and stuff. My youngest, she had a old iPad from, I think it was a 2013, and it wasn't updating anymore. And then my oldest, Brooklyn, she hers, you know, was running a little bit slow. I mean, not too bad, but that one I ended up, you know, selling it to my sister for, you know, whatever Apple was going to give me for it. So I sold it to my sister for my niece. Joseph has 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So yeah, so that's why their challenges has started over, because we did that. And then also in their little bank accounts, I had a little savings for them in there as well. So in the end, I only had to use some money out of my pocket. Most of it came from them. My nieces, my nephews and my niece, so they have 100, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. They have $198. And they are getting so big. My oldest one, he actually started high school this year. My niece started middle school, and then the youngest, he's still in elementary. I think he's like 4th grade or something. My mom, for her money that we gave her, so if you guys are new, if it says Mom and Joseph's vendor, this is the money that we put aside for them for helping us at vendor markets. So my mom has 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93, $94. And this one, I try to give it to them once they hit either $100 or $50. My mom's close to hitting 100, so we can give that to her soon. Joseph's vendor, he has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. birthdays and gifts. This one, our next birthday, like I said, mine is in September, end of September, and my youngest daughter is in the beginning of October. So birthday gifts has 25. And we'll see what we give her for her birthday. It's not going to be anything too big. Oh, and I forgot to mention the other big thing that happened this summer was we ended up moving. So if you guys don't know, birthday things also has 25. Stuff happens, COVID and everything that's going on. My husband, myself, and my two girls, we live with my mom and one of my sisters. And, so it saves us money to help my mom pay for the mortgage and stuff. But that's what we ended up doing. We moved from a rental and my mom ended up buying a house. So now we have more space than we did in the rental. For Christmas, we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 25. So let's count that again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 25. So 425. And for Christmas, I was trying to get, up to 1,000. But like I said, our vendor markets has been very slow. And, a lot of my money that I put into the envelopes, that's where I get the money from. Holidays, I have $10. I do pull some out from my husband and I's checking account. But, the majority of that goes towards, car payments, now mortgage. So a lot of this I depended on our markets, and that has just been, like I said, slow. Savings, I have 10. And speaking of car payments, I finally finished paying off my car. So now we're down to only one car payment or truck payment, which is my husband's truck. Emergency, we have 10, which it feels good. So this month, or August, was the first month that we didn't have 2 car payments, which was, a big relief on our pockets because we were paying $730 for my car payment. So now we can try to put a little bit more towards my husband's truck to pay that off a lot faster. So for the pink binder, we have vacation. And this vacation, this one is not going to go towards our trip to Hawaii that my mom is planning. She's actually going to be paying for the majority of it, but I am going to use another envelope. So I'll tell you that in a minute. So this is 500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 715. So we have $715 saved here. This one is for, when my husband and I want to go and take my girls on a trip somewhere. Travel money, we have $20, $40, $60, $80, $90. And this is just for extra spending money on our trips. Siblings trip. Now this one I will be using for our trip to Hawaii. So we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. Since my siblings are going to be going. So this is kind of for, our immediate family with my mom and her kids. Debt, let's see. That we only have 10. This I try to take out every couple of weeks to a month to pay towards debt or credit cards. Like this is my credit cards. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I might use the debt and the credit card to pull out to pay towards one of my credit cards. And I do have credit cards where I use them because, we get cash back. so that helps. Medical, we have 30. This one, you know, is empty pretty much because I had to use it for my daughter when we didn't have insurance, because my husband ended up getting a new job and we have insurance through his job. So now I can build this up and use towards, you know, co-pays and stuff like that. And for braces, we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have 280 for braces. My oldest daughter needs braces and she's so excited for them. And I keep telling her they're going to hurt, but she wants those. And then my youngest, she's about to lose a couple of her first teeth, her bottom one. She has a tooth growing in on the back of her bottom baby teeth. So home, we have $5. Car, we have 10. Taxes, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 320. And I do need to go and put some bill placement holders there. And some of these envelopes, I just, like I said, haven't really been doing too much of my envelopes or my binders. And as you can tell, I still have these from last time I had made a video. So for documents, this is for my daughter's passports. And we actually, so we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. We have 185. And I believe for kids, they said it's 100 a piece. So we're almost close to getting the 200, but of course I want to save a little bit more just in case if we have to expedite it, which I doubt we do because we don't plan on going out of the country anytime soon. Or, and then for the taxes and stuff, I can't remember when I got mine, if it had taxes and stuff. So student loans, this one I just keep building up and, you know, just put little by little until they say something about the student loans. I am going to try and apply for that forgiveness to help me get rid of it altogether, or, you know, we'll see how that works out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 415 for student loans. Subscriptions, 20, 30, 31, 32. And this is for my Beachbody on-demand workout that I have at home, so I can work out at home. And that one comes out, I believe, every March. And then for Disney Plus, that comes out in April. So I just kind of save it up and then I can put it back when they end up taking out of my account. Back to school for next year's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had started this late this year, so I didn't really have too much money saved for back to school. So I want to make sure to build this up for next year for sure, because, you know, lunch kits and backpacks and all the school supplies and clothes, they just add up. And it's just, you know, it costs a lot if you want to spend it all at one time. So I just want to make sure to build this up for next year. And then new Switch games, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have $5. We ended up getting a Switch a few months ago. And we want to just try to save money to get new games here and there. So that is all. That's all of my sinking funds and my savings challenge binders, and, you know, how much we have in there. So yeah, so my next video, I am going to do a cash stuffing. It's not going to be a lot. It's just a couple of weeks of vendor money that I collected, just so I can have some amount of money to put into my binders. But if you guys like these kinds of videos, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.